He wants some perch time too. Courage.
Oh!
I know my umbrella cockatoo weighs 550 grams, which is, he's right there, and that's 1.5 pounds. So these guys are probably maybe just shy of 2 pounds. So the scarlet macaw here is Tiki, and I'm working with Tiki to fly to the perch on cue instead of just flying on people randomly when you come into the room. We're working on that, Tiki. Okay, here. Let's see if he'll do it from here. Here. Good boy. Well, I just fed them breakfast, so they're looking at their bowls now. They're like, oh, breakfast sounds a little more important. And then this is Skittles. He's a Catalina macaw. And he'll step up on the perch, but he doesn't do flying just yet. So I'm working with Tiki here not to just randomly fly like that on people. Because they're not always ready for it. Huh. Where's Tiki? Good boy.
So if they were outside, would they just fly away, or their wings?
I don't know. I've been here about 8 days, so I'm still learning them. But I would say Tiki here would probably definitely have his way flying around wherever he wanted. I know my umbrella cockatoo, anytime I take him outside, he always wears a harness. So we would never take and these birds are fully flighted, as you can see, they're not clipped, which I don't encourage clipping. It's healthier for the bird if you do not clip, as long as you take the proper precautions. If you do take them outside, they're on a harness or in an enclosure, outdoor enclosure. So here we have nice big aviary, outdoor aviaries for them, here, just outside this door here, but they get a lot of outside time. That's where they were just before we started the live. And they get lots of fresh air. Here, Kiki. Oh, you want to try 2 Skittles? He's excited. So let me fly. Oops, there we go. All right.
So what's that infernal racket we hear?
So that is, you want to fly 2 Skittles? Come on. Here. He's like, I want to do it, but Tiki keeps taking over the perch. I know, you're excited too. It's like, I want to fly, but Tiki keeps taking over the perch.
Do that flip again. That was awesome.
Skittles. There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So if they could mate together, could those two, like if they were male and female?
They could.
Okay.
I don't know if we have had the birds' DNA sexed, which is based on their DNA, because macaws, you can't really tell if they're male or female. Cockatoos, you can tell by their eyes typically if you have a male or female, but macaws are a little different. So I'm not sure if these two have been DNA sexed, meaning they're actual, if we know for sure if we have a male or female.
And how long do these birds live?
They're going to live to about 70 to 80 in captivity. Oh, sorry, Tiki. There we go.
And they would normally be like in Bahamas or South America?
Brazil.
Brazil, okay.
Yeah, Brazil, South America is going to be where the macaws are. There's a lot of cockatoos in Australia. The umbrella cockatoos that we have, which I'll show you guys them here in just a second. Actually now, if that works. One last, there we go. I saw that one coming. One last little jump from Tiki. So, I had some good bonding with Zachary last night. So like I said, I've been here about a week and I don't rush anything with the birds. You step up. Good boy. So Zachary and I had a little bonding last night while I was feeding him. So yesterday was the first time that I've had him step up on me. And he did really good, and we had lots of snuggles. So we had I don't rush anything with them. And when they feel comfortable, then I have them step up on me physically. And so Zachary did really good last night. He's a very sweet bird. Zachary's a male umbrella cockatoo. So these guys would be native to Indonesia. Say hi, Zachary. Can you get excited? Hi. Native to Indonesia, but there's a lot of cockatoo species in Australia that look very similar to the umbrella cockatoo. That would be the sulfur-crested cockatoo. They have a little yellow flip on their head instead of a solid white crest like the umbrella cockatoos do. Zachary.
Does anybody have any questions that is watching? I see we have a lot of people, and Fallon knows a lot more about birds than I do. If it's a camel question, I might be able to answer it.
Are you excited? Can you do your head? Do your head. You're so excited. Yeah, he was pretty excited. So last night when I had him step up on me for the first time, he started doing that with his head, and that's the first time I've seen him do that since I've been here. So I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. Huh,
Hey guys, I see that there's a lot of new people here and there's some questions. This is not a home, this is a Coe Riverside farm. We have over 125 animals. Fallon is wearing a great sweatshirt there. We are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. And we have lodging also. Wagons, cabins, camel condo, lots of fun things to do.
Their enclosure here. So the birds all have, the two macaws have a separate room, and then
Fun things to do.
their enclosure here. So the birds all have, the two macaws have a separate room, and then Zachary here has a separate room. I'm going to be building new toys for all of the birds, new chew toys. They have these, but we're going to be adding a lot more chewable toys, and also I call them like fidgeting toys or foraging toys we'll be adding as well. And then they also, outside this window here, they both have separate outdoor aviaries where they can get fresh air when it's going to be really cold today. And it's been cold the last couple days, but I'll let them out for half an hour every day. And then when it warms up outside, they'll be spending a lot more time outside because fresh air is always the best. Yeah, because birds have a very sensitive respiratory system, and the more fresh air that we can provide for them, the less that they're going to have nasal issues and respiratory issues. Yeah. Birds don't have lungs like people do. They have air sacs. And so that's one of the reasons our lungs filter our air for us. Because birds don't have lungs, they don't have anything to filter their air. So when they breathe it in, it goes straight into their respiratory system, into the air sac, and then gets processed. There's nothing to filter it. So that's why you have to be very, very careful of perfumes, toxins in the homes, air fresheners, aerosols, candles, Teflon pans, self-cleaning ovens are a big one. Sometimes the turkey bags at Thanksgiving, turkey bags that turkeys go in for cooking. All of those things can kill a bird in a very short period of time. Yes. And so you have to be very careful with birds.
And a lot of people want to know what all birds we have.
So we have Zachary here. He is an umbrella cockatoo. I've been here for going on almost 2 weeks now, so I'm still learning their ages. But he is a male umbrella cockatoo. And then we have our two macaws over here. We have a scarlet macaw, which is Tiki. He's the red one. And I'm saying he. I'm not sure if we have had them DNA sexed yet. And then we have the Catalina macaw, Skittles, because he's all colors of the rainbow. And a Catalina macaw is actually a mix of two standard colored macaws. So you wouldn't see a Catalina macaw in the wild. You would see a scarlet macaw in the wild, but not a Catalina, the coloring anyways. And so he's a little bit of a unique macaw in general. But Zachary here is a standard, say a standard bird. You're above average, Zachary. But he would be a bird that you would see in the wild in Indonesia, flying around, enjoying his life. But Zachary was raised in captivity. You can see his little armband there on his foot. That is very, what am I trying to say? Like standard for a bird that was bred in captivity.
Does he ever try to eat those bananas?
I have not seen it. Well, there's not. No, there's nothing for him to come over here to grab onto. You can see the wall has been chewed a little bit. He does like banana chips, so he is a fan of banana chips. He likes those for a little treat, don't you? You're a good boy, Zachary.
Do you want to show them the parrots again real quick?
Yep. So Zachary likes to be on me, so we gotta wiggle him off here. Come here. Up. I kind of give him a little push. He likes to be on you, which is good. So we have Tiki. They're eating their breakfast at the moment. Tiki is the the scarlet macaw. And so he's the red one. And then, good job. Skittles here is the Catalina macaw. Hi, buddy. Say hello. So Tiki says hello pretty well, if we can get him to say it, but we're working on that. On cue, anyway. So I'm working with them to not randomly jump on people like you just did. We're still working on that, huh, Tiki? I want them to come to people on cue versus just flying on them. Here. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. We're working on those. Here. No, one more. Up here. Now we got people watching. Here. Good boy.
Skittles is really thinking about it.
I know. He wants some perch time too. He's just working up the courage.
Oh! Well, that's pretty cool though.
Yep.
Gymnastic birds. That's right, guys. Here at Coe Riverside Farm, we're halfway between Benton and Chattanooga. Halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We have over 125 animals and lodging for up to 40 people. So come on, guys. Check out the website. We're getting ready to do a sloth encounter.